Let's talk about these. Um, the Huehue SHB was very popular. Super chocolatey, nutty, great option for if you're looking for a sweet, mild coffee. The 2020 harvest just arrived. I think there's a little more complexity this year. Like last year, it was chocolatey, nutty, and like a whisper of acidity. And I would say there's a touch more citrus this time, which I think is helpful if you're looking to do something a little bit more with this coffee. The idea is that it's a lower price. The score is going to be somewhere in that 82 to 84 range. Solid, consistent coffee as a blend component. Oh, look. We might have a special guest ready to join us. Let's see. Pushing buttons. Waiting. I know you love these real-time updates. Hello.
Hi,
How's it going, Carlos?
good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm cupping lots of good coffees today.
So busy, I can
So
tell.
Carlos, I know you've joined me here before and on webinars, but do you want to
Yeah,
just give a quick intro for people that are new?
yeah, sure. Well, I'm sorry I'm not cupping today. We had a
That's okay.
huge mess in the lab, so I'll just be attending you from our wall of
I love all those
Hall of
logos.
Fame here.
Yeah.
So yeah, my name is Carlos Umanzor. I am a specialty coffee trader at Volcafe Guatemala. I have been working in Guatemala for a year now. Yesterday was my first year in Guatemala, so no cake for
Already.
me still already. And I previously worked in Honduras for like 5 years before this, so I've been in the Volcafe family for around 7 years now.
That's cool.
And yeah, and yeah, we're doing a lot of interesting projects here, working a lot with smaller producers who are doing different stuff and trying for them not to combine their coffee with bigger lots. So I'm in
Yeah,
charge of cupping a lot along with the team and separating and trying to give genuine origin the best we can.
that's right. Because you
Yeah.
don't want me to give you a hard time otherwise.
No,
No.
no, thank you.
um,
2020 has been enough.
without the wrath of Jen.
Yeah.
So I just cupped the Weiwei, which
Okay.
um I was just saying I felt like last year was super chocolatey nutty and like just a hint of acidity, but I feel like this year it's got a little more acidity, which I think is a really nice addition. Um Still very chocolatey nutty, but whether you're looking as a blend component or just a nice, easy, comfortable coffee, I think it's a really good fit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we thought about it as a crowd pleaser, it. You can't go
Mm-hmm.
wrong with you when you get Huehue. And this year it was besides the acidity, the hint of acidity that you mentioned, there was also this kind of a
Mm-hmm.
fruity flavor to it. Different, not in a bad way, not in a fermenty-ish
No.
bad flavor, but maybe because there's a lot of new producers that are not going to big mills. They're
Yeah.
starting their own mills and they're milling their own coffee. And
Your audio. Did you mute yourself or did your there you are.
um, yeah, they're milling their own coffee and they have each their own way of doing it. And we
Mm-hmm.
see a lot of fermentation going on in the highlands. So yeah, it's been
Yeah,
good.
I thought like a little bit of like sweet orange or apricot kind of.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Next up I have San Vicente Pacaya, which was hugely popular last year. And this is from just a couple family farms.
Yeah, the Perea family and
Mm-hmm.
Ramirez. Yeah.
Cool.
We usually get them from them. They they have been very consistent through the years,
Hmm.
and yeah, it's been a good relationship that we're having with them, and they're very happy also. So
And they just the Ramirez family also just built a mill a few years ago, right?
is that the one you went to, right?
It
No,
might be. No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think I've been there.
Okay.
Because I've been to around the first time I came down, I was around like mostly around Guatemala City and Frejanes,
Okay.
and then 2 years ago, 2 years last year, whenever it was, I don't know anymore. We went to and we went to Pastores that first year
They
because
went
I
to
will
Pastores.
talk all day about Pastores. And then last year we went to Huehue. So
Okay. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, he built it's relatively new. He built it in 2014.
mm-hmm.
Um, he's like an old coffee farmer, lover, enthusiast, and he hasn't fallen out of love with coffee, and he just he continues to improve with his meals. We'll have to check on him again, but yeah,
But yeah, another one that's just super sweet,
yeah,
chocolatey, but also like a nutty graham cracker granola-y kind of quality.
yeah, yeah,
And a little like lighter and silkier, I feel like.
yeah. What I like about this is mostly what catches my attention. It's his like delicate body, like you said, a
Mm-hmm.
silkier type.
Totally.
Uh, this is what I enjoy most of San Vicente.
Well, and then we have
The
the
newest
Pila honey.
the newest acquisition.
I know, I'm bummed that we don't have any of the samples of the Jade Natural yet, but
Yeah,
um, this is this is a really nice coffee. It's not, I mean, compared to like the our Costa San Diego honey, which is like more on the raspberry side. This is not like an in your face honey.
yeah, yeah. It's not as strong. It's more towards the delicate side
Mm-hmm.
of the honey spectrum, I would say.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, Don
Mm-hmm.
Rodolfo, he has been doing this process and experimenting. Started experimenting for like almost 5 years ago, and then right now, I believe he kind of is hitting the spot as of the process he's doing. He does very little coffee because honeys and naturals as well because it's so complicated to
Right.
do this process and then find a buyer to it
And risky. Yeah.
and risky. So we kind of bought took a leap of faith and bought a small batch for him, and then I told him we'll see how it goes. It depends on the client and it depends on the people who taste it, but I think it's good. I think it's
Yeah.
very solid.
I think
And if
it's
you
more
keep,
on the like dark chocolate side compared to the like milk chocolate that we got with these first two.
yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
yeah, we're excited about him, and this year probably, depending on how it sells and how it goes with you guys,
mm-hmm.
we can start standardizing processes with him because it's very like artisanal in a way.
Right.
So we need to get in, and he has been already joined Volcafe Way.
I
So
saw
his
that. I was
farm,
really happy.
yeah. So his
Yeah.
farms are getting under the program, and subsequently we are looking into the process as well. So
That's awesome. Yeah,
yeah,
it seems like you mentioned, he's really been working on things for the last few years. Like I saw that he's participated in COE a few times, and
yeah,
he's worked on some blockchain stuff. Uh,
yeah,
and so
yeah.
bringing Volcafe Way in and getting to check out this coffee is really cool. Um, I hope we can continue that. Um, while I have you for a minute, even though I don't have the coffee, can you tell us a little bit about the Jade Natural?
Jade Natural was another special special encounter we had without wanting to or been looking for it that much.
Mm-hmm.
So we came across another farm that was doing experimental trials in the bottom of Sierra de las Minas. No, Sierra de las Minas is like a huge mountain range that crosses like the middle section of Guatemala.
Okay.
So we came across this producer that was trying to diversify the COVID and the whole problem that we had 2020. He couldn't sell his coffee, or he didn't have enough access to water, or he didn't have routes were closed. So he started doing naturals with whatever was coming aside from different producers. So one of these days, one of the guys from the field guys that we call them ATCs, he
Mm-hmm.
came to us and he told me that there's this guy who's doing these naturals, and I was like, I don't know, we don't have any more time left. The shipments are almost full, and for this year will be quite difficult.
Okay.
So I cupped it. I loved it as well. Everyone liked it also. We sent samples to you,
Yeah.
and the good thing was that it was available and nobody knew about it still, because it was just a one-time thing that he did because of the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and it turned out really good. So yeah, we some of the farmers he buys from are Volcafe way as well. They're around from the region of Sierra de las Minas, and it's just the intensity of the flavors, it's this really tastes like a really good natural, with a lot of dark cherries and how do you call this? Moras in English, I'm not sure.
This is where we talk about the fact that I almost minored in French in college, which has turned out to be not so helpful for my coffee career.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to describe in English, but it's these dark cherries,
Mm-hmm.
flavors,
Like black
grapefruit,
cherry?
black cherries maybe,
Okay, got it.
blackberries,
Yeah.
a touch of like
Oh, water. Yeah.
honey sweetness,
Okay. Yeah,
uh,
that might be blackberry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it.
blackberry, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you,
Um,
Cindy. I was like, more in French. Okay, I'm
oh
making
yeah,
my way there
Cindy,
slowly.
yeah. And it's just the intensity of it at first, and then the smooth lasting aftertaste it
Cool.
has. It's not astringent, it's not harsh, it doesn't disappear quickly. It just lasts there in every sip you take. Eh, Especially for me, that me personally, I like coffee. I like to drink it as it cools down, and I
Mm-hmm.
almost drink a quarter or a third of it almost cold,
Yep. Yeah.
so it lasts, and I like that very much about it. When you do it in a Chemex or with you in a B60 also,
Cool.
it proves to be very nice.
That's
So
so
yeah,
exciting. It's we were talking in our staff meeting yesterday about these coffees that are coming in and how we're really like we love our workhorse coffees like Cabulco and Candelaria and SVP and Weiwei, but that we're getting these like smaller, more exciting, really high quality coffees is it's really cool for us to be able to offer to people and to be able to connect with you and let them know what's going on. So yeah, I'm excited to taste that.
yeah,
So
yeah. It'll be good to know your comments and everything.
yeah, for sure. Well, I don't want to keep you too long, but I appreciate you joining me today. Anything else that you want
Sure.
to pass along to the people?
No, not much. We're
Yeah,
excited about this new crop. It's
cool.
coming good. The projections are good as well. We'll have a lot of coffee, and we'll have a good quality coffee. So we expect to find a little bit more of everything.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm sure
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you'll be hearing from me about something or other. But
Yeah.
as soon as we get to cup that jade, we'll let you know.
Cool. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Well, thank you,
All right.
Carlos. Take
Good
care.
to see you.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
likewise. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, here I am. Here I am. I'm still here. Um, I am still here, right? I'm seeing this. The wheel is spinning. I hope things are still working. Um, okay, the little wheel went away. I think we're all right. Yeah. So I think like my notes on the La Pila, it like definitely started out milk chocolate and then got to more of that like semi-sweet dark chocolate as it cooled. nice, like citrus without, like I said, without being in your face. I think if you cupped it next to the San Diego honey, you would definitely find a difference in the fruit and the acidity that you were picking up. I think Huehue and San Vicente Pacaya are going to be great as blend components, or like I said, those single origins where you're not looking for a lot of acidity. La Pila, I think, could be super flexible. I think it'd probably be really lovely in milk drinks with espresso. I think it'd be great as a single origin offering. And I'm looking at my dry erase board right now that says, when I checked yesterday afternoon, we had 46 boxes of La Pila. That's not a lot of coffee. And that Jade Natural that we were talking about, we have just shy of 70 boxes last I checked. And that's supposed to land next month. So if you're interested in that, I would definitely get on it sooner rather than later.